MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Trevor Bauer will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I'm looking at Carlos Santana. You talk about a journey to become a big league player. He was a sought-after catcher by most people, thinking this is a top-notch, top prospect catcher. Then he got blocked in the system. They moved him to third. He really struggled. Then they found a spot for him at first base, though, and he's become a pretty good player.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first. Here's Gardner on his way to second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead anytime, any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a high fly ball down the right field line that should at least get the runner to third. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by him, then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Starlin Castro.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Two out with the man at first. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out. So one run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Indians nothing. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Sonny Gray gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he uses both the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a tribe, The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And he struck him out. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs.
Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Greg Bird. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Baseman, Greg Bird.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting eighth, designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Here's the 1-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Jay Bruce. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Soft liner toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher, Roberto Perez.
So stepping in, Roberto Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, as he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Another 1-2 delivery. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's a pop-up now. Lindor is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And the pitch on 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay, and they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A man at third with one away. One and two.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Got him.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, number 39. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Third baseman, number 39.
That's yanked into the stand. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Gray gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Kipnis looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. The high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Ramirez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
All right,
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Judge moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Gray ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Gray sets. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Indians strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Todd Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Chase Headley. He's running towards second. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
One and 1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off with a Tribe, catcher, Roberto Perez.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you get 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 39. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Chad Green is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Francisco Lindor will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Runners off for second. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another shot now. Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. The 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he takes a cold strike one. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Set to deal on 2-2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in to try it again. Ronnie Chisenhall. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
– 1-0 pitch on the way, and he takes a pitch right down the middle. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready on 1 and 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Greg Bird comes on with one away as he looks. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1 and 2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Tommy Kingley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Kingley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Roberto Perez.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, number 39, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Jason Kipnis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. It remains 1-0. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Brian Shaw.
Digging in now, Chase Headley. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Chase Headley.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Hit in the air out to left field. Chisenhall is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Just foul. Ready with another 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit at 3rd. He's got it. On to 2nd for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Luis Severino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Luis Severino.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 10, designated hitter
Edwin Encarnacion now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 32, Shea Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shot toward right center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Danny Salazar enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Sanchez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And there's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready now, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Here's Carlos Santana now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
swing and a hot shot toward third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Way in front of a great slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 39.
David Robertson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Robertson.
Austin Jackson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jackson.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. New York jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Trevor Bauer takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.